What's rolling, Brawler? Officialvivalahunt here, back with another Bakugan Pro review. Here, review one of the wave, I believe, 4 Brawler packs, and this is one of the last Brawler packs that we. I don't think we finished the wave 3. I think I said it was wave 4, but it's wave 4, but I said wave 3. This one's going to be the Insectra, Aquos, and then we have the Haos, Arcleon, or Arcleon, whatever. We got the 3 reprints. We've already seen these, so we're not really too worried about it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this awesome Bakugan review, Brawler pack, yeah. And welcome back to the, obviously, the competitive reviews in 2022. So hopefully we'll move on to year 4, but we're just going to go ahead and work on to the year 3 first. So let's go ahead and move on to this awesome Bakugan review. All right, Brawlers, and up first we have the cores as always, and up first we got the plus 600 -3 Helix, a very, very good core. We got the 150 plus 2 Green Fist, a very good Green Fist, of course. We got the -500 Magic Shield, a Trap Core. We got the awesome needed Aquos and Pyrus plus 400 Shield, a very good Aquos and Pyrus Shield Core. We got the plus 600 Magic Shield. And then last but not least, we got the plus 250 plus 3 damage Red Fist, Flaming Fist, whatever you want to call it. We'll show off the gate cards because these are a thing, but you know. Sorry, loud noise. My bad. Anyways, we'll go ahead and move on to some of our action cards, not including the Bakugan cards we already have. We'll show off the Cloak Defense for the 4 cost. You guys have already seen this for the scan and draw. We got the, honestly, pretty good Electric Howl for 1 cost plus 2 damage and 1 Frost Strike. Now, up next, we got the Eldrick Darkest Doom for the 2 cost, -700B. We got a Fire 4 for the 1 cost, plus 2 damage, sorry, and then a scan effect. You guys have seen this card. It is like the first card ever came with one of the Bagugans. We got the G-Force drop for the 1 cost plus, or -300B, and then a scan effect. And those are it for our action cards. We'll go ahead and show off the Bakugan cards. We'll show off, actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and just show off the Bakugan. Since they're all reprints, we got the reprint Darkest Dragonoid for the Shield, Helix, 600B, 3 damage, and on Victory you get a scan effect. Up next, we got another reprint, the Fennica Pyrus for the Shield, or Magic Shield, sorry, and then the Green Fist for 300B, 7 damage, and then on Victory you get 2 draw, or 2 energy. So, We got Ventus Villock, one of the Villock pieces for the Red Fist, Fire Fist, Flying Thing, whatever you can call it. Magic Shield, 600B, 5 damage, and then on Victory you get a scan effect. And then we'll show the real reason why we're here. The Bakugan, we got the Aquos and Insectra for the 5 cost, 2000B, and 11 damage. Wow, 11 damage? And then last but not least, we got the Haos Arcleon for the 4 cost, 1700B, 7 damage, and a built-in reroll. Not bad. So, let's go ahead and show off the Darkest Drago. Here he is. You guys have seen it? Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. And there he goes. Face first, I guess. There is Drago. We'll show off the Villock next. I don't know if anybody's seen it. To be honest, I'm not really into paint and sculpting. Everybody likes to show them off, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's whatever. It's really what you want. 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. Boom. There he goes. I don't think any of these Bakugan have the that built-in little reroll ability that what's it called? That others have. Well, who knows? We'll test a few out to see if it works. I'll try it with this Fennica, because this Fennica actually, now that I look at it more, it piques my interest for only one reason. But I'll talk about that in a second. So, I guess we'll go for the Green Fist, because that is his intended core. 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. Oh, I didn't. Oops, sorry. It's okay. It'll still work for the reasons being. I'll speak of this in a minute. But first, we'll show off the Insectra, because this is, you know, a Bakugan. It's one of the Villock pieces, and it's pretty easy to close. You just do that, and then kind of just like slide it in, yeah. And to be honest, you want to drop it like with the tail facing, I guess, away from you, because it'll just shoot the thing first forward. And I'll show you what I mean, and like right here. Oops. Excuse the Digimon card. Anyways, because I don't know if you, you see how it does that? You might want to do it this way instead, because then he'll flop that way instead of pushing himself off the core. So it really just depends on which way you're trying to do it. Here's Arcleon. Oh, Arcleon, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Pronunciation does not really matter to me. So, to close him, pretty simple. You just move him like that, close the back end, close the wings, and then just like shove his head in face like that, and then he closes. So, yeah, he's just pretty simple, very white. Oops. But yeah, let's drop him on the core. Let's see how he does. And there he goes. Pretty good, huh? So let's go ahead and move on to some thoughts and opinions. Alright, Brawlers. I'm not even going to mention about the darn gate cards because, you know why I don't like gate cards. And I'm not going to sit here and continue to tell you why I don't like them. But whatever. That is not why I'm here. I'm here to tell you competitive nature about the certain core ability cards and action cards. Of course. So let's just say 600. Oh, amazing. Great. 150 green. Amazing core. And not to mention the shield and red fist. Super great. Amazing cores. I'm speechless with the amount of good cores that are in this set. But come on, Spin Master. Come on. Why? I mean, I know. Actually, to be honest, I don't know why. I don't know why you give us the 600 and -5. I mean, I guess. Well, they don't want to give you the 650 too easily. But it seems pointless when you had already the best cores in this and you decide to give us like 2 really bad cores. If you gave us a 650, I would be less inclined to make it to talk shit about this. But hey, it's just, you know how it goes. Cloak Defense, probably the worst card. Yeah, when you pay 4 costs, you kind of want to be doing more than just scanning and drawing 3. You want it to be more of an extender. So, like, I mean, even there's 2 cost cards that are so much better than this in terms of reaching into your deck. So it's like, why would you even use this? Fire Floor, I mean, don't get me wrong, the 1 cost +2 is pretty good, and scan, not bad. But it's kind of like Luster. If it was +4, +5, I think it'd be better, and if it was like draw 1. But this card is just so much like, it's obviously filler for these things, but hey. Then we got the Electric Howl, which honestly is the better version of the Fire Floor card because it's 2 cost, or 2 damage, and a 1 Frost Strike. I would like it if it was better, like 3 Frost Strike or 2 Frost Strike, because then you could combo with other cards, because like, let's be honest, 1 Frost Strike is not very good, so. It's alright, just not that good. And to be honest, the G-Force Drop and Eldritch Darkest Doom are like in the same boat. They're both the -Bs, which honestly is kind of bad for Shot Strike. It's just, plain and simple, bad for Shot Strike. Or bad because of Shot Strike, yeah. Let's talk about the Edgelord, Wasted Potential Darkest Dragonoid. Man, this is wasted potential. If it was just like maybe I want to say 800B. If it was 800B with the Helix, I think it would have been better, honestly. The Victor Scan is not that great. I mean, it's on like every Dragonoid we have, core version, and it's just honestly super missed opportunity. Bad Bakugan. Would never play it. Don't play it. Bad. Horrible that that's a reprint. Let's talk about the Villoak because I mean, why? Well, when you talk about the Villoak, it's kind of important. You do get access to that magic in Flaming Fist. I mean, with a 5 damage, it would be 11 damage. So, I mean, it's okay, but I mean, in terms of the GR stuff, it would actually beat most of the damage wins. Most of the high B boys, like Nelius, GR Ventus. You got GR Pyrus Drago. Stuff like that. Spartillion stuff that's really low in damage. It would be able to beat those in high damage range plays, and in reality is not very good because you only have the Victor Scan, which honestly is okay, but I'd rather it be draw because drawing is very important if you're Victor. So it's it all really depends. So it's kind of a missed opportunity. I mean, it only gets to 1250 on a Magic, so whatever. Not too good at all, in my opinion. We can move on to the thing that's actually the Bakugan. That's actually kind of spicy in my opinion. I didn't realize I talked a lot of mess about it last time I reviewed it, which was, I want to say about a year ago. But let's actually talk about its real implications because that 7 damage is nothing to laugh about. 7 damage is nothing to laugh about because even on a 3+3 Green Fist or a +4 Green Fist, this thing is a 12 damage, which added with a let's just go for Red Fist. Let's say you're playing the new stuff, the new drop core effects. Ooh, let's talk about let's just flow that in there for a second. The new symbols we have, let's say you add, you hit a red fist or something, and then somehow, some way, there are now effects that activate in course. So let's say you do that on a +5 helix, you're at 12 damage already. So say you're adding a red fist, something like that, now you're at 18. And like I said, it really depends on what you're doing. You have other Bakugan that could do this. You could use Mega Punch to add the green fist. It really all depends, and go for the red fist. It just really depends. And the real thing, and the real reason why that damage is so spot on, is because you can obviously play the damage when it plays, but that 2 energy that you're getting off the Victor is not, it's not nothing to just ignore. It's something to really consider, because if you are getting 2 energy off of that, you could extend your board even more. Well, not board, but you know what I mean. You could access your deck more with cards such as, if you're playing Regardless, you can play Power Storm for free, pretty practically. So you get the 2 energy for free. Or you could play Sky's Heme, you could play Stoic Shot, you could play any of the draw cards that are very, very, versatile in this type of thing. So that's just a little note that I kind of missed when I first reviewed this. I'm a lot better player now, so it's kind of easier to spot those things. And let's move on to the Geogon, of course. We got the Haos Arcleon, 4 cost for 1700 B and 7 damage. The 7 damage is actually pretty good. 1700 B, if you are landing on that magic shield, you are going to be at 2350, which is not bad in a sense, but it's for 4 cost. I kind of wish it was a little more, because there are other Geogons that are a little bit strong. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Titan King is a little lower, which, is kind of, it's not the best, but it definitely gives Haos more of an attack-based Geogon plays, because, they need the Geogon. All the Geogon they have are kind of lackluster, besides the Talon. But I'm not sure if you're putting this before Talon. If you are running a Haos heavy Geogon deck, I would honestly put this in with Talon, because 4 cost Geogon are not that bad, and honestly the B power for it is pretty good, because if you are on a Helix or Magic, you're still getting that, that -3 damage, but you're still getting 5 damage out of it, so it's like, or 4 damage, sorry. So, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. It's all right. So let's go ahead and talk about the last and not least, but definitely something to note and to talk about. We got the Insectra, Aquos. And do I like this Geogon? Yeah, I'm not too sure. The 11 damage is definitely piquing my interest in the 2000 base. It just reminds me of another, like an Aquos version of Aurelus Titan King or Geoforge. So it's just like, the 5 cost, yes, it's a little bit higher than the Arcleon, but it's like 2000 B on top of a match shield is going to be 2650. That's like almost, you're guaranteed to win. Geoforce Titan King is definitely stronger, but what other 5 costs they're like this? At the moment, I can't think of any 5 costs that are that strong in terms of base B power and damage, because like I said, if that 11 damage is a lot, dude, it's a lot of damage if you're going to get this off for 2650. And to be honest, even 2600, you're still getting, you're still getting 6 damage, which is, oh my god. Oh my god, dude! So it really depends on what kind of deck you're running, if it's going to be a Geogon spam deck, or if it's just going to be some kind of, to be honest, both of these Geogon, the Arcleon and the Insectra, are both just kind of like power plays for, I guess, Aquos and Haos. Haos doesn't really even have any strong, like, offensive Geogon, so this definitely adds to its rap sheet. It definitely has a cool artwork to that. That artwork is way cooler than the ones we have for the other cards. Insectra is kind of the same thing, a late game play for Aquos. They don't really have really good, strong Geogon. Besides, I guess, Mutisect and, like, Stardox. I can't even think of any other, like, really strong, I mean, Vibragon maybe, but I can't even think of really, honestly, some good Geogon that really make a difference in terms of offensive play. So, Aquos is mainly draw power and, like, just negation. So it's like, do they really play Geogon? I guess they could in this term, as at this point, but it's like, why would you? So let me know your thoughts and opinions. What is your favorite out of this little Brawler pack? Are any of these cards good? Would you be picking this up? Honestly, if you're a collector, just pick them up for the pieces. I don't know if your friends wanted some of these pieces, so of course my homies are gonna get those. I'm gonna be back with more competitive reviews. Sorry, holidays are over, so I'm kind of like getting back into the groove. There will be more I want to say Evolutions reviews pretty soon. I'm not too sure when, because I got a lot of stuff to review still, so there could be some things in the waits. It definitely will be here before the end of January, so keep an eye out for that and for more Year 4 stuff coming soon. So like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to keep a lookout from Instagram and Twitter for all the daily ongoing content that I post there, and make sure you have the notification bell on so you know when all the pro content is coming out on the channel. So with all that being said, guys, keep it rolling and have a wonderful day.